in the mornings, just the thought of being able to sit down later on in the day is one of the things that gets me out of bed in the morning. That sweet lady up there in the video, she and I, in fact, you were right when you said that she doesn't travel with us that much, but also she's been through a lot of physical things in the last couple of years, 2 knee replacements and a hip replacement, and she's making progress. She still is in rehab and takes it seriously and is
therapy. Actually, she's in therapy with the
what?
So she's doing therapy with those joints. Gloria Gaither is not in rehab, just so everybody. Well, if Twitter gets a hold of that, it's just going to go all over.
But I met her at the high school where I was teaching English, and John was teaching chemistry. And now don't jump to any conclusions. She was not a student, okay? She was teaching French down the hall. In fact, she taught French and English. She had 3 majors, French, English, and sociology. And she graduated cum laude. I graduated thank the laude, and I but she's a sweetheart, and she and I started going out to lunch together, talking about all this. She still has that hair. It's in a drawer in a closet.
Right next to your hair.
And we got married and started writing songs like "I'm so glad I'm a part of the family of God. I've been washed in the fountain, cleansed by His blood, cleansed by His blood. Join heirs with Jesus as we travel with His Son. For I'm part of the family of God. And we had 3 kids. We still got and 7 grandkids, and God's been good. And the latest grandchild is now 12, 13 years old. I hate to see them grow. When they were so little and they could sit on, I can remember Mia sitting on my lap. She always loved to play with this thing while she was, she'd flip it back and forth. And one time she was doing that, she says, "Papaw, did God make you?" And I said, "Yeah, He did me." She said, Did he make me?" I said, "Yeah. Yeah, He did me." She said, "He's done a better job these days, hasn't he?" I miss that. But and God's been good. We went through the pandemic like you did, and survived it, and said to each other, in all honesty, if you're going to do this, if you're going to be by yourself, you might as well be with your best friend. And it was kind of a wonderful time in a way. Everything we did together, had a lot of fun. And in the middle of it, we had not had a dog for 25 years. When we were young, we had collies and big dogs. But during the pandemic, we said, let's get a dog. And so we did. His name is Windsor, Sir Windsor. And he loves the camera. He just loves the camera. There we are at Thanksgiving, and he has changed our lives.
Well, it looks like Windsor saw some little girl dog go by the window or something there. I don't know.
That must have been before the operation. Is that a sweet dog?
Now, somebody told me that you're teaching Windsor how to sing. Is
He's
it
a
right?
bright little guy.
Now, y'all won't believe this, but Windsor has his own Instagram account. He does, and we caught Mr. Gaither telling him how important that was.
You are on Instagram. You're going. That's very important. Okay. If people really think you're somebody great, are you impressed?
We all just love that dog, but I got to confess something. I don't think he loves me. You know, I'm being very honest about that.
He loves you.
Well, we were over at Bill and Gloria's house, and we were eating dinner, and the dog just keeps brushing me with his tail, you know, and yipping at me, and the whole time I'm eating, he's just, I don't think the dog likes me, I'm just saying.
Kevin, that's not true. The dog does like, I think he was upset because you were eating out of his plate, but he loves you. I just made that up. But I tell you what, that little guy has changed. How many dog lovers are there out there? There's nothing like a good dog. And I'll be honest with you, I used to look at some of you folks doing that baby talk and all that stuff, you know. I felt like saying at times, lady, get a life for crying out loud. And now, I'm one of you. Take him out at night and say, okay, baby, do your thing. Good boy. Good boy. Now do that other thing. He has made a mumbling idiot out of me.
Well, you can't blame that on the dog.
Good days. And for 60 years, Gloria and I have been trying to write songs about life, write songs about honoring God, write songs about loving our Lord with all of our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Write songs like loving God, loving each other, making music with my friends. Loving God, loving each other, and the story never ends. The story never ends. The last line. Know the story never ends. And you've all been part of that story from the very, very beginning. I talked to people in the mission, said I can remember when you and your brother, who's already gone home to be with Jesus, Gloria would come. You'd just written your songs. We just written it. Hold tight to the sounds of the music of living. Happy songs from the laughter of the children that play. Hold my hand as we run through the sweet parade, dripping meadows, making memories of what was today. We have this moment to hold in our hands and to touch as it slips through our fingers like sand. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come, but we have this moment today. Tender words gentle touch, and a good cup of coffee. And someone who loves me and wants me to stay. Hold them near when they're here. Don't wait for tomorrow to look back and wish for this day. Sing with us.
We have this moment to hold in our hands and to touch as it slips through our fingers like sand. Yesterday's gone and tomorrow may never come, but we have this moment today.
Sing the last line again.
We have this moment today.
And Gene, to you and those two little guys, not so little, one's playing football at college now. And Lady, love you and Reggie. Your little guy has left the nest. Not fun going by that door, not seeing him in the bed. And Adam, how many kids do you have?
I have 4, from 4 to 21. Lots of prayer.
You need to get a TV. And Wes, little Wes, who got 4 wonderful boys, one's in college. And Todd, when that little baby of yours is out of diapers, you're going to be in them.
Yeah, we're probably the same size too.
Isn't it great to be out again with the family of God, having a good time, laughing, singing songs, clapping our hands? It's not a bad family. It's not a bad family. Somebody asked Noah, said, Noah, did that ark get a little smelly after 40 days and 40 nights? He said, yeah, it did, but it was still the best ship afloat. And let me tell you something, the church at its worst is still a whole lot better than the world at its best. So we love you. And to all of you in this room, we all have this moment today. Good night, family.